This is really happening. We are really writing a book. Let the games begin. Here we go.
Any place we wander to, any season we go through, I'll be fine as long as I'm with you. Heaven knows, heaven knows.
I'm sitting here at the park near my house. Every time I come here, God speaks to me. I've been thinking about this book, and I've never written a book before. I don't know where you start. This morning, something came over me before I was gonna work out. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take Sweetie for like a 15, 20-minute walk. It's almost like God has used her in that moment to get me out of the house, to get me out of my routine. And here he spoke to me to give me sort of the first page of this book. There's a journey in front of me with this book and the things that I'm gonna say and how I'm gonna articulate and formulate my thoughts and my ideas, but it's almost reassuring and comforting to know that like God is writing the pages of this book with me. And he is my Holy Ghost writer, I guess we can say. It's not about the finished product and how perfect and pretty it's gonna be. It's about opening my eyes and ears to the beautiful process. And I'm already just so inspired and energized for this. I never wanna forget this moment right now in this park.
You guys are the best. Thank you. I cannot believe I'm writing a book. We've been talking with you guys for a while now, so to actually see this ball starting to really roll, it's like surreal. When this book finally comes together, when I see it in real life, I'm probably gonna burst into tears.
This is like gestating and birthing a baby. So you've done
Yeah.
this before, so you know what kind of work that is.
Today, I finally felt inspired to write this book. My first deadline's coming up actually in August, and I've been in a little bit of a rut. I don't know what came over me, but I was like, I'm just going to go into the room and just sit on my computer, open up my notes, and just start writing, and I did. I have a long way to go, but today was the first of many days to come where I feel like I'm gonna be writing and really putting my words on paper. And it can be easily distracting when you've got Teeny around. Wish me luck. Ooh, if you make this shot, it'll be a New York Times bestseller. Okay, now I'm scared. Stevie, come on. Oh! The first shot was my original book idea, and the second is the one that I'm going to be writing with you now, and it's going to be a New York Times bestseller according to Stevie's basketball. Okay, and then, we're just gonna go uphill from there.
We need to do a bang-up job eventually with the book, which actually starts with doing a bang-up job on the proposal, because if they see meaningful content, they're going to understand how your book idea folds into the larger ecosystem of your brand.
What are we doing right now today? What have we been working on, babe?
We are doing a 9-hour seminar today. We're doing another one tomorrow.
And tell them what's happening in the world right now. This was supposed to be in Nashville.
Coronavirus. So we're at home quarantine, baby.
And
no better time than to write your book right now because there ain't nothing else to do.
We are just tackling all of our chapters and things, and this is
Ooh,
an
we're tackling
exercise
our
that's
hurdle.
really helping us figure out like what we want this book to look like. We're moving the ball, babe. Today we did our book in a day. We really got to brainstorm through what some of these chapters are going to look like, the message of our book, the arc and the themes, and we just really got to a place where we had to both dig pretty deep. It was emotionally exhausting, and we both cried. Who cried more? You?
Me? Was it me? When you feel like the emotions, it's like, you know, you're on the right path.
I just can't believe that like the book that I was gonna do is supposed to come out September of this year, and I just
I'm glad that I listened to my gut and decided to redirect the
I just-
focus of it and where I wanted to go with it, you know?
I feel like we just spent 8 hours unpacking our bags.
Our mental bags. But a great book is on the way.
What you don't know is that Saz pregnant.
They probably do now.
For this chapter, I feel like Saz, your leap of faith is telling your family, and
Yeah.
Stevie, your leap of faith is leaving that job.
Yeah.
What would you tell someone who's in that situation, who's about to like face a fear like that, and how would you encourage them to take that leap?
It's always worth risking your comfort when you know what you're doing is right. I was so scared of like going back to LA and being poor again. And I was like, I need money to support myself, to have financial freedom so that I can act, so I can buy things that I need to buy or whatever. But I knew that the right thing more than anything was being with Saz and supporting her. And so I was willing to risk my comfort because she was going to do something that was on a whole nother level.
We have been in this baby is growing and this whole book writing process, man. I think today I finally just like had a little meltdown. It could have been hormones. So when I started this book writing process almost over 2 years ago, it's just taken so many different directions. We had to reconceptualize a lot. And this is probably the hardest project I have ever worked on. Today, I had one of those moments where it's like just when you think you're going 2 steps forward, it's actually the opposite. It's 2 steps back. You know, we've been working with this company who's been really great to help us just like structure everything and outline it all and help us with formulating some of our thoughts. And I got some of the samples today and I just literally started crying. I just felt like it was not going in the direction of what I had thought it would be. I guess I'm learning in this writing journey that it's like nothing comes out perfectly to start. It's a process. It takes time, a lot of communication with your team. So anyways, long story short, I talked to my literary agent, Brian, who's actually become one of my greatest mentors during this process. It was really encouraging to hear him say things like it's totally normal for writers to have moments like this where they're just like, I don't feel like I'm at peace about certain things. And you have to listen to that, he said. And I'm glad that I said something because now it allowed us to kind of strengthen the concept a little bit more. You just want every page to resonate and you want it to be really a true reflection of your voice and what you're trying to get out there and what you're trying to speak and say. And I don't know, I'm in my 3rd trimester officially this week, you know, and being in your 3rd trimester while writing a book and trying to, you know, also keep up with life things happening all around me. It's not easy, but I know that it's not going to get easier once we have a second baby. So I feel that pressure a little bit of like, okay, I've got 2 more solid months left where I can really hone in and just knock out the things on my list that I need to get done. I'm ready to do this and to do it well.
We have officially turned in our stories that are going to hopefully make up our proposal. It is just like a huge sigh of relief. And now what do? We wait. We wait for our team to dissect these stories to help us really identify a strong through line for this book and to package and put the proposal together. So I'm so excited.
You know what mommy's doing today?
What?
So today in Nashville, mommy and daddy have to go meet 4 really big publishing companies. Do you know what a publishing company is?
No.
Publishing companies help people write their books. We've got to sell this book that we've been working on. It's going to be a long day, but I get to then come back here to you guys and eat y'all for dinner. I think tonight I'm going to dip you in honey mustard and her in ketchup.
But I like ketchup.
Okay, I'll dip you in ketchup and then Amari in honey mustard. Why is it always on the days that I have to hire a babysitter and leave you guys want to cuddle like this? But on the days when mama is here with you, y'all ain't trying to do this. Y'all trying to make me feel bad? This book is for you guys.
Our agent Brian set up a meet and greet with 4 of these amazing publishing companies and find hopefully our perfect partner for this book.
Like The Bachelor, but for publishing.
It is like The Bachelor. I feel really blessed that these companies have obviously seen our proposal that we've put together and that they want to take this time as well to get to know us. And also we get to know them as well and see like, are you going to be the right match for this book?
My biggest fear going into this is that I would, publisher for the first time with either A, a booger in my nose, or like B, like lettuce in my teeth, because we're eating lunch with one of them, and it's like, what if we go into the next meeting, I'm like, hey, I'm Steve, that's a piece of kale, nice to meet you.
My necklace, it says Daikum, which is mother in Kurdish, and I don't know, I just felt like it's my lucky charm today, because when I wear this, I'm just reminded that everything I do is for my girls. And I love you, babe. I'm so excited we're doing this together. I wouldn't want it any other way. But if you make me look bad in that meeting,
You see the aggression that I deal with on a daily basis? I'm just a normal man married to a crazy lady.
Did you say normal man? We're gonna end it right there.
We just finished our first meeting. How did it go, babe?
I hit them with the facts. I said, yo, we gotta write a book. You know what I mean? And they was like, all right.
I honestly don't know how in the world I'm gonna write a book with you.
It's a snowy day in Austin, Texas today. We are snowed in. Daddy's taking a nap, Amari's taking a nap, Sweetie's taking a nap. So we're enjoying some mommy-daughter time. Teeny is a very special day. You were only went to Tennessee and mommy and daddy had all those meetings that day. Today, hopefully, we're gonna see what their thoughts were on our meetings, how they would like to proceed, hopefully get some offers in today.
I really need this coffee.
What? It's not even coffee, it's hot cocoa, but nice try. I just feel like my mind, my body, my spirit, everything is just at peace in this process. I'm just learning.
You're learning to how to go potty.
No, I'm learning how to be still.
You're learning how to sit.
Yeah, I'm learning how to sit still. Not just actually sit, Teeny, but like in your spirit. There's
And your butt.
Teeny! That's not nice. Wherever we land, I know it's going to be exactly where God wants us. We'll see how it goes.
We got the first round of offers in from a few partners that are potentials for our book. All three of these companies are so incredible. They've all created really beautiful works of art. Now we have to make the decision to decide which one we want to partner with. It's a really tough decision, and we've got to make that decision today. So wish us luck.
We just got word that our book proposal has officially been bought. We are going with HarperCollins, the Thomas Nelson division. I'm just so over the moon. I could literally scream, but I'm not going to do that because Amari is napping. We have a home where this book can be brought to life, where we can foster this vision, this dream. I know this book is going to inspire lives, and it's going to help cultivate the good life for so many people in their lives. And I know that it's changing my life already. Stevie and I getting to do this together is just like the cherry on top of it all. I just feel so grateful. I feel so blessed. We definitely have taken the longer route. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. I just feel that validation from above that God's timing is all over this. There's so many days you just feel the guilt and you feel the defeat. And today is a day where the devil has no foothold here. God has just really orchestrated this whole process. He has lined up everybody who needs to be here with us in this process. And at times when it didn't feel right, I saw how quickly God pulled us away from it and redirected our path to just finally get to this point today. And it's the 9th. Number 9 is just God's way of really speaking to Stevie and I. Every time we've had major life events, the number 9 has always been there. We finally got that confirmation, like, all right, let the games begin. Here we go. This is really happening. We are really writing a book.
We don't want just to share their stories. We want to draw the reader in and get the reader to think about their own life and how they can apply those things or how they can think through those things. Whether it's relationships, it's their relationship to work, it's faith, it's all of those things and how that plays out in a day.
I've read through the proposal a couple of times. I love the one good day at a time phrase. I get the self-contained collection of essays type structure where you can hop around or even use the book as a guide throughout your day and go back to certain sections. It's an interesting way to interact with a book more than just a morning devotional or something where you read My Utmost for His Highest or something, in the morning and then you're done. It could be a book that you would need to pick up throughout the day.
update, guys. I don't remember when's the last time we updated you guys, but we are here in Austin. We're actually going to be meeting with somebody on the book team who's going to help us bring this book to life. This is the cutest place, by the way. It's called The Way Back. It's somewhere quiet where we can put our thinking caps on. Stevie, what is your goal for today? What are you hoping that we leave with?
I am hoping that I leave with a good aftertaste from the coffee that we have, but also some more clarity as far as how the book will be written.
You and your coffee. I'm done with you. I cannot. I'm just hoping that today.
I'm excited.
I'm hoping that today we'll just walk away with I feel like it's like a big puzzle we've been putting together for years, and I just feel like today we're gonna hopefully put another puzzle piece into the big puzzle, and cannot wait. So see you guys in a little bit.
I will never look at a book cover the same again because there's so many hands involved bringing a book to life from start to finish, and I'm just, wow, I'm mind blown.
I already feel like you guys have such a really good established brand that it doesn't really feel to me like we're trying to kind of make something, out of a melting pot. Like, it just feels like you guys already have a really clear aesthetic. So it already feels like at the start of this, like we have a good kind of grounding. A Real Good Life, I love the title. Discover the simple moments that bring joy, connection, and love. So you guys know John Volk?
Oh, he's literally our best friend.
The art director I'm closest to was like, oh, you get to work with John. Like, she was so excited.
Oh, he's
so
the
I am
best.
absolutely thrilled about this. We want to really have you two on the cover. I think it's really important that we see both of your faces really clearly. We love this photo of you guys. There's so much motion. I love the candidness of it. The title is like Real Life, and you're talking about like these moments. I think we don't really want this to feel very posed, right? We want this to just feel the chemistry that you two have.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it.
That's a wrap.
There you had it. That's a wrap.
We feel good about this cover photo, Johnny.
John was really screwing it up the first hour and a half.
We probably got one good shot because
just
John
one,
sucks.
but
But all you need is one.
We literally got 5,000 photos and they're all amazing.
There's another gift for you under your pillowcase. Why don't you check behind your pillow? The tooth fairy might have brought you something. Just check behind your pillow and please don't flash us.
Oh, babe, I'm so happy.
Are you crying? Steve! Oh my gosh.
No, hold on.
I just took it. It's fresh. It's wet.
It's wet. It's dripping.
Today's a very special day in our life. We have officially submitted our manuscript.
Oh my
Are
God.
you kidding me? It's pretty dope.
We are sitting at almost 67,000 words.
1,000 words, and for people that are illiterate, that's impressive.
Lots of words, man. Lots of time, energy, walking away from the manuscript to only then return back to it with more clarity, more vision, more stories to share all around the good life and what we feel like God has really shown us over the past decade. And man, it's just feeling more and more real. I don't even know when I started this vlogging journey. I mean, it was literally like 2018 and here we are finally. This is a huge milestone win for us today. So excited to hear what the Harper Collins family is going to think of this manuscript. We couldn't have done it without our team. Shout out to Brian, the best literary agent in the game. Shout out to Julie, who really helped us structure this book. I'm excited. I can't wait. Man, it's a good day.
The news is out, y'all. Our book is coming. Let's go. Oh, sorry.
This is surreal. Pre-orders for our book are officially available.
We premiered #1 because of y'all on, what was it?
Amazon's new release section. So thank you guys.
Let's go.
I'm never gonna look at books the same again now that we've gone through the process.
I'm just glad I get to add the title of author to my Instagram just to flex on people.
They actually sent us this because we have to shoot some photos before the official launch 10/10. Look at this.
That's a fake one.
It's empty. It's a blank book.
That's a fake
Buy our
one.
blank book. No, I'm just kidding. I actually want to use this as a journal. I'm not gonna lie. Biggest takeaway they're gonna get from the book from your perspective.
The biggest takeaway I think you'll get from this book from my perspective is perspective. I don't know. I feel like it's on how to view life, how to view the challenges of life, how to make it through them, and to know that there is always good waiting for you on the other side of that challenge, but also even present in your challenge. There's so much good to be found. It's about loving life at its core.
I love it.
What about you?
I just want to say quickly, I love that we were able to just share stories that we've never shared online before. Like, you can only do so much on the socials. This is probably like the most intimate, deepest platform that we've ever stepped on. I hope that y'all know this is not just another motivational book where you're like, you got to do XYZ to have a good life. You're really, truly going to walk away with just more meaning and purpose and really valuing the life that God has given you. And I'm so excited. This book's for everyone, by the way. Not just for people who think like us, who believe like us. This is for anyone and everyone. So
I already spent my own $100 making a pre-order for this book, so if you don't pre-order it, then you're tripping, dog.
our kids are gonna watch our videos back one day and be like, dude, our parents were crazy. Oh, anyways, we love you guys. Get our book. Thank you for the love. We wouldn't even have a book without you guys. So thank you so much. Until next time. Mwah. Mwah.